was picked by one of our members, Caleb Nilsson. What he liked about this car is this car really speaks for itself. Land of the free because of the brave. Thank you to all the veterans for your service.
All right, next one coming through. Next one, you're looking at a 79 Jeep CJ5, Daryl Lind. Daryl Lind out of River Heights, Utah, all original, 35,000 miles. Daryl took it off and rode once just to take a picture, and then he went right back to the pavement. But it's still a CJ5, it looks cool, so give him a round. All right, check it. Look at this. How'd you like to see that on I-15 coming down the freeway going, get out of my way?
I definitely wouldn't want to be in that thing's way.
Do you think he has air conditioning in there?
I think the air conditioning in that is just move it.
Yeah, 455.
Yeah, exactly.
4 window down, 55 miles. Oh, look at that. He's got a
There we go. All right, entry number 771, whitish, 58 Plymouth. The owner is Tyler Merrill from Logan, Utah. He was picked by one of our sponsors, Black Hawk Polishing. When it comes to picking awards, we choose some of the younger who is passionate about building cars themselves. This award is to keep young people motivated. This car is one of a kind, and so is the owner.
All right, check out this next one, entry number 764. Bare Metal 34 Ford Coupe Ken Lenara out of Grantsville, Utah. Picked by Ernie Crockett, pure hot rod. That's what it's all about. Hemi powered, a tribute to his dad that served on the USS Bryan. Give it up.
Boy, is that loud! All righty. Entry number 340. It was picked by one of our club members, Ashley Skeen. The color is a tan orange, 1977 Ford F-250. Owner, Stan and Colton Mattinson. I love the story. The father-son story really pushed me to pick this truck. I'm a sucker for the 70s Fords. I love that it's even the work truck in progress. They still decided to bring it to the show and explain their story. I love them doing all the work themselves.
These folks are from Milford. I've been saying your name all weekend. Milford, Delaware. We were one page off. I've been one page off all weekend, okay? Okay, this is Don. This is Ed and Kathy. Again, we're doing this again, okay? Ed and Kathy Schmidt, Milford, Delaware. Oh, I love whose handwriting. This is cool. Tanya Taylor. Beautiful inside and out. It took Ed 5.5 years to build it. It was put on the road in 2004. Slow down. I'm trying to talk about you. Okay. Ed and Kathy, don't go anyway. Okay. Okay, you got it.
Sorry, I had to jump in. Ed and Kathy, you are our long-distance award winners with 2,160 miles, and I have $300 cash for you. Hope that covers a little something for you. I know you guys are headed up to the Pacific Northwest. I hope you enjoy the rest of your trip, and thank you so much for coming today.
Okay, so how many miles? How many miles? You said it.
2,160.
That's about 2.5 cents a mile. $300, man. You're going home. You got money.
Thank you. All right, the next car coming in is a brown 1928 Ford Roadster pickup. The owners are Doug and Luann Rickson from Smithfield, Utah. They were picked by Roy Stitt of Jelsco Awards. It's just as a cool truck, and the family has owned it for 68 years. Dad's Doug bought it in a junkyard in 1956 for $50. Thank you for coming to the show.
Check it out. It's red. It's Pontiac. It's a GTO. Brian Cox out of Erda. How many of you heard of Erda, Utah? Erda, Utah. They're probably one of the last surviving drive-in movies anywhere is out in Erda, Utah. They were picked by the Yashko family. That's Greg, Alex, and Karina. All right, iconic muscle car. Alex said her favorite childhood memory was cruising in the 68 GTO convertible. Also red with white interior. It's very stock appearing with a subtle movement and performed 455 motor. 5-speed manual transmission, fuel injection, 1 mile east on County 12, take a right at the Conoco station. Okay, on to GTO. Don't follow me, I'm making this stuff up.
Oh, no worries. All right, our next car coming in is color is brandy, 1957 Chevy Nomad. The owners are Mike Robbins. They are from Hurricane, Utah. They were picked by one of our sponsors, Green Gorilla. About this car is he loves wagons. This car has a semi-original paint from 1985. He pulled it out of his father's in-law's barn, and he fixed it up and drove it all the way from Hurricane.
Now, I notice you have to say that right. You're Utah. Hurricane.
Hurricane.
Hurricane. I go down there and the guy says, Hurricane. Oh, no. Hurricane.
Hurricane.
That's right next door to LaBurkin.
I don't even know how to say that.
I know there's people from out of state going, what the heck are they talking about?
Yeah, well, I'm from Hiram, and everyone says I say that wrong.
Entry 669. This is 59 Pontiac Star Chief. It's Rulin and Margaret Johnson as the owners. They come out of Nibley, Utah. It was picked by Jeff Palmer. 60th. Oh, hey, wait. If it's her 60th wedding anniversary, it's a gift. 60th wedding anniversary. It's a clone of what they owned when they got married. Cool, congratulations. 60 years and the car to boot. That's cool.
Congratulations. All right, the next car coming in is a red and white 1967 Ford Mustang. The owner is Jake Willis from Providence, Utah. He was picked by one of our club members, John Rutledge. He says, I like this Mustang, love the color. Owner is 16, and I love to see the younger generation interested in cars.
Next one's coming through 1980 Chevrolet C10, Brent Lloyd. Brent Lloyd out of Rock Springs, Wyoming. It's picked by Chuck Jensen. It's a step side, 206 motor, 710 horsepower, aluminum bed.
Aluminum bed.
Oh, look at that. Aluminum foam.
You have an aluminum bed on that? Wow.
Brent Lloyd out of Rock Springs. It's aluminum because it gets cold in Rock Springs, and metal would, yeah.
It'd rust.
Yeah. Something like that, anyway.
Something like that. All right, the next car coming in is a black 1958 Porsche Cabriolet. Did I say that right?
Close enough.
Close enough.
Laverkin, Cabriolet, you got it.
Owner is Elaine Jorgensen from Wellsville, Utah. Picked by one of our guests, Jaron Olin. Elaine and her husband, Mike, restored the car themselves. It started as an empty shelf. Beautiful car.
Michael, how many years you been coming to the cruise in? 20? 20? I know you haven't missed an event in years and years. Hey, it's a 66 Chevy Chevelle Bruce Connor from Roy, Utah. Chuck picked this one. Look at the sparkle in that car. Owner has owned the car since high school. Hey, Bruce, you're so high school. Really? You had that car for 47 years? How many tickets have you had? Never mind. Never mind.
All right, next Vehicle coming in is a turquoise and white 1972 Chevrolet C10. Owner is Chase Clavel from Murray, Utah. He was picked by one of our sponsors, Autobahn Performance and Repair. Chase's grandpa, Bud, left this truck to him when he died in 1990. Chase and his dad have now restored it to Bud's memory. Chase is also the head of the state of the C10 Truck Club of Utah.
Hey, Chase.
He is very welcoming enthusiast and the promoter of the model of the club.
Okay, you just recently had your C10 Nationals at the Fair Park in Salt Lake City, right? Just hang on a minute. You won't run out of gas. You'll be okay for a minute. Okay, C10 Nationals, Fair Park. You had 600 or 700, 800 cars. How many did you have registered? Almost 600, first year for the C10 Nationals, and congratulations. Good job, guys, bringing the Nationals to Salt Lake City. And you got top 10.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. Hey, I want to introduce you to a gentleman while the next car comes in slowly. That gentleman behind the camera, his name is Earl. Say hi to Earl. Earl, we're putting you in the spotlight. Earl is a Valley Channel. The Valley Channel has been broadcasting since 1989. They cover the cruise in since day one. You'll find the Valley Channel on Comcast TV, Comcast Channel 17 in Cache Valley. A video of the 2003 awards show can be found on the Valley Channel's YouTube channel. All you need to do is go to thevalleychannel.com, click the YouTube icon, and find their video library. Earl has been here every single year. Labor of love. Earl, you do a great job. You owe me $5 a compliment. Are you keeping track? Okay, got it. '60 Chevy El Camino, Brett Anderson, Hayburn, Idaho. Where? Oh, I know that. That's out by Malta, Idaho. I know my Idaho map. No, I don't. All right, Brett Anderson from Hayburn, Idaho, picked by Nick Strapp. The car is incredible, was found looking like a pile of, that starts with an S, doesn't it? Yep. Okay, and rust, and was polished up. It looks brand new, not a problem in it. Sounds amazing, looks amazing, ravishing, and the colors of the car were chosen well. I love the white leather interior, most incredible, and it doesn't look like S anymore. It looks really nice. It looks
give us a
sweet.
little bit of a rev up there. There we go.
There's nothing like those El Caminos. They are classy and good looking. Brent Anderson. Brett, thank you very much for coming to the Cruise In.
All right, next car coming in is a white 1967 Chevy Camaro. Owner Kelly Nilsson from Wellsville, Utah. Picked by Mike McNeil. In all my years of listening to the story of true friendship, this cart was built for one of his friends, his memory. It's built for the
It's a Ford Rudy on the license plate.
Ford Rudy.
I like one of the new. Utah's finally got some good vintage plates, and their plates so you can put your name on and all that. That's good. That looks good.
Thank you, Kelly, for coming. Beautiful car.
Red 56 Thunderbird. Lanny Bettine from Kimmerer, Wyoming. Picked by Lori Rutledge. Say that 3 times. I got Kimmerer right, and I hit it on Lori.
There you go.
Custom interior, mechanical parts. Lanny modified it himself, being driven by the great-grandson, Thomas.
How many years have you been to this show? How many stickers you got in that window? There's quite a few. It looks like you ain't gonna be able to see out of the windshield anymore.
Better than that, how'd you get away with your grandparents' car? Oh, he's in there. Okay, behave yourself. No burnouts. There you go. Army Green 2004 Mustang GT. Andrew McCorriton from Hiram, Utah. David Zook, Cache County executive picked this car. It's a tribute to World War I Flying Tigers, which were P-40 Warhawk fighter planes that fought in the Chinese theater. It's patriotic tribute to the warriors and the greatest generation. I like that ride.
All right, this next car is a 1946 Lincoln Zephyr. The owner is Mike Westmoreland from Burley, Idaho. He was picked by me, the president of the association. Now, can anybody tell me when they've seen a Lincoln this old? This car is a one-of-a-kind. It has a V12 engine, and can you hear it? You can't even hear it's running. It's very quiet.
Check out the doorknobs.
Check out that
I mean, there's a
doorknob.
lot of state-of-the-art stuff on that for being that old of a vehicle.
That vehicle, when you push on those doorknobs, that door just pops right out at you.
Suicide doors. Check that out.
And it feels like you're sitting in your living room when you sit in it.
I was going to say something about the back seat, other than it's nice.
It's way nice. My wife and I got to sit in it.
What?
Yeah, he took a picture of us as well.
Beep. You were in the back seat?
Nothing bad happened.
Okay. Yeah.
Correct.
'72 C10 Chevrolet entry number 1001. This is Skip Thinbot from Salt Lake City, Utah. Richard, you got to work on penmanship, buddy. Father and son project. Grandpa bought it and has moved down the line. Beautiful shade of orange, great truck. Nice looking ride. Thanks for coming to the cruise in.
All right, next car coming in is a white 1984 Pontiac Fiero. Owner's name is Buddy Gibson from Hyde Park, Utah. Was picked by one of our club members, Adam Dokas. It's number 438 of 2000 pace cars made. You don't see many of these cars. I think that's what's awesome about these cars and supposed to be driven and enjoyed.
You know, what I think is awesome about these cars, you really don't see any two alike. That's what's nice about is the diversity of the cars. We have everything from Euros, we have everything from classic originals and pristine, and hot rods out there. Cache Valley's open to any all rides.
That's what makes it great. We're having everybody here.
All right, this new one. This is a entry number 191. It's blue and white 57 Chevy Nomad. Brandon Reynolds. He's from Taylor, Texas. All right, Brandon, you got to stay there for a minute. Yeah, you got to stay there for a minute because I got to read my handwriting. Family traditions at the max. Original owner owner and builder Frank Harvey never ever missed a cruise in. Since Frank passed away, the car is now owned by stepson Brandon. He's restored this car every single inch. And now lives in Taylor, Texas. He drives the Nomad to the Cache Valley Cruise In every year. Not only every year, he brings 6 friends. I said that. 6 cars with him. It's all about the smiles and the miles and family traditions. Frank would be proud.
The next car coming up is a black 1966 Chevy Chevelle. Owner is Adam Array from Logan, Utah. They were picked by one of our club families, the Harrisons. It has a 6.2 LS motor, Corvette front suspension, very clean, all black, complete restoration, frame off rotisserie, fully motorized with four full disc wheel brakes. Took 12 years to rebuild with him and a friend.
Black car, black interior. How hot is it in there? You got the AC on?
You have AC. And how many times do you dust that car in a day? One more.
Yeah, one more after going through this. Andy, thanks for coming to the show. Okay, we're going to rearrange paperwork here just for a second while the truck's coming in. We're good? Okay. All right, red 56 Chevy pickup, Mark Howley, North Ogden. Melissa Blackwell picked this truck. And let's see, love the color. The stain on the wood bed is great choice with paint color. Great mix of classic styling and new tech with a paddle shift and touchscreen controls. Out of North Ogden, thank you very much for coming to the cruise in. I hope you've had a good time, and I hope you come back.
The 1940 Plymouth Mango Champagne. Owners are Dennis and Jerry Jensen from Preston, Idaho. Picked by one of our club members, Brandon Douglas. This truck has curves. This truck has bazinga. This truck was part of one of our top rod of Utah last year, and we were excited to see him back. Still, it has its original motor, but the tires are new.
'37 Chevrolet Master Coupe, Bill Saul. Bill Saul cruising in. He's from Logan, Utah. Kobe Bennett picked this one. Chevrolet Coupe, as always, my dream as a young teenager. The example of a cool car, exactly how I would restore a coupe if I had one. They're looking for one, by the way. And it's perfectly done to reflect the beauty of the years of these cars. All the upgrades, the V8 engine, gorgeous interior, fantastic paint and color. This is Kobe. Kobe picked this one. Love your ride. Thanks for coming to the cruise in.
Okay, the next car coming up, a black 1949 Packard sedan. Don Stout is the owner from Midway, Utah. Picked by one of our club members, Bob Riggs. What he loves is the love combined style of Pro Street, LED style, and the fact that it's different brand and most popular. Stands out above the rest, quality craftsmanship.
Look at the size of those rear tires.
They're pretty big. The next truck coming up is a yellow 1973 Chevy K30. Owner is Dallin Coburn from Logan, Utah. Was picked by my wife, Gabby Matthews. What she likes about this car is it originally started as a two-wheel drive farm truck in Filer, Idaho. The body is original and was restored in '87 to a four-wheel drive frame shortly after getting married. They have worked hard to preserve the character and the charm of the farm truck. The mustard yellow and white or two-tone is a true throwback to the 70s. Great job, Dallin.
And I think this is the first. We've actually had to push a car through here before. Good way to do it. 1983 Honda CB 550. Easton, oh boy. Carema? Carema? Did I get that right? I'm going to say, here, take this. I'm going home. I got a name right. Yeah. From West Haven, Utah, Chunk picked this one. He found the bike for sale in pieces, and his friend Trent built it together and painted it himself. Easton had a passion for mechanics, body, and paint. He loved riding the motorcycles. Sadly, Easton's life was cut short by a tragic motorcycle accident in May of 2003, leaving his wife, Bree, and unborn baby girl to carry on without him. Give heaven some hell, Easton.
All right, next car coming up is a black 1929 Ford Model A. Owner Jamie Carley from Paradise, Utah, picked by one of our members, Ted Ricks. Sweet truck, beautiful paint, nice interior, beautiful wood bed, nice wheels and tires. That thing is sweet.
It's Shelby time. 69 Ford Shelby GT500. Joss and Jamie Carley out of Paradise, Utah. This is picked by club member Teresa Riggs. Classic Shelby Mustang, clean, beautiful, and just wow. Joss and Jamie Carley out of Paradise, Utah.
Sweet ride. All right, next truck coming up is a gray 1971 Dodge D100. Owner's name is Dean Grange from Huntington, Utah. He was picked by one of our sponsors, D&D Auto. This is such a fun, fast, old school truck. Sounds and looks uncorked. Sweet.
Okay, now you always heard what Ford stands for, and we won't go into that. You know what Dodge stands for?
Have no idea.
Demo dudes go everywhere.
Hey, there you go. It was picked by the
Demo
D&D
dudes
Auto.
go everywhere. He's up here in Logan, he goes all over, and that Dodge is still rolling, so demo dudes go everywhere.
There we go. Alrighty, next car coming up is a copper 1971 Chevy Monte Carlo. Owner is Aaron Dodsworth from Summerland, BC, Canada. That's quite a trip. He was picked by one of our club members, Ernie Crockett. Awesome that all these Monte Carlos come from many states and Canada to our show. Great group of cars and guys. How was the drive down?
850 miles.
Wow.
Yeah, how many from your club come up? Wow.
24 cars out of the Monte Carlo Club. 8 states and 2 provinces. You know, we were very, very pleased to have you guys come to our show this year. When we knew you were coming, we were just excited to see it, and have you all file into registration was quite the sight to see. We thank you for coming. Thank you.
Obviously, the club's doing something right if you come and checked it out and brought all your friends back. So we'll see you. Hopefully, we'll see you again next year.
It's time.
Okay, when we read through the ticket, we will read through number by number. We will not stop. Who's picking the number? Nothing. He doesn't even have a sleeve with nothing up.
Dig down deep. Let's make these guys
How
very-
many of you think he's going to pick your ticket?
Here we go. Here it is.
Yeah. All right, hold it up. Going through each number by number without stopping. 0, 6, 0, 1, 1. Nobody passed out yet. Hold it up here again. 0, 6, 0, 1, 1. Who's the official timer?
We got it. Come forward.
We didn't even get to start a timer. The ticket, do not throw your tickets in the air. That ticket has to match. Hold on, don't go away. If this ticket does not match, it's a redraw. We look at it.
I see 0, 6, 0, 1, 1. We have a winner.
All right, come here. Come here. What's your name?
I'm Dave Bradford.
Dave Bradford. Where are you from?
I'm from Ammon, Idaho.
Ammon, Idaho. Okay, I always ask this question.
I've been here 6 times.
6 times. I always ask this question. How many tickets did you buy?
I bought 1.
Oh, that's all it takes is 1 to win. Congratulations, you're taking home a Camaro. If you have a problem going like this, and believe me, when everything's in there, you really want to make sure you did something right.
I just want to give you a hug.
That's a first. First that I got a hug, at first I got up off the floor. Happy 4th of July, everybody. I hope you celebrated the best way and have the best one ever.